what we will announce today really is a collaborative between Georgetown and Sadieville. And I hope it will represent to you the type of relationship that we think neighboring communities should have. Sheriff Tony Hampton, Sheriff, thank you for being here. Chief of Police Michael Bossie, thank you very much. And Robert Bruin. Robert, you need to be up here front and center with us. Mr. Bruin is our Director of Public Works, and he will have the responsibility of implementing the policy change that we're going to make today. Would also like to mention that City Council member Millie Butcher Conway, who is a member of our Public Works Committee, is standing up with us here as well. Also, it's important, I think, to note is that Representative Brian Linder, whose representative district covers this area, had a conflict this morning, but we've talked and he stands in full support of what we're doing this morning. In Georgetown and Scott County, I think we have realized for some time that the most important responsibility of a city or a county, any community, is the public safety of our citizens. That is our job number one. And in an effort to improve public safety on US Highway 25 north of Georgetown, we are implementing a policy effective immediately that City of Georgetown garbage trucks will use I-75 as our primary route to Double Culvert Road to access our landfill. This will mean that our garbage trucks, as soon as they can access I-75, will use the I-75 corridor, which is obviously designed and maintained for heavy truck traffic at speed. We will stay on I-75 until we get up to the 136 mile marker, which is the Sadieville exit. Then we'll turn on to US 32 for just a couple of hundred yards, Mayor Christensen, and then take a right on US 25. And then we'll access the landfill by going 4 miles south on US 25. The benefits of this are amazing when we drive the route and when we evaluate these different routes. The route that we propose will only go past a handful of houses in that 4 mile route. The US 25 North route that we've been using goes past more than 600 homes and a school. So we think this is a significant enhancement to our public safety, and we're delighted to take this step. We have made this decision very carefully. We've done the analysis. We've worked with our solid waste consultants to assure ourselves that we can give great service to our citizens and also enhance their safety. The cost of the City of Georgetown making this decision will be about $16,000 a year. It's a cost that we think is well worth the enhancement of public safety. We also wanted to do this in a way that is very sympathetic to wherever we shift this traffic to. And since we were shifting some of the traffic up to the 136 mile marker, where Mayor Christensen is doing such outstanding work for Sadieville, that we wanted to make sure that the mayor had input on this decision and that we talked through the relative public safety benefits. And I couldn't be more proud than having Mayor Christensen here with us this morning in support of this public safety move. So we have tried very diligently to make sure that we treat our neighboring communities well. The City of Georgetown makes about 40 to 50 trips a week to the landfill. And we make our trips to the landfill with just garbage trucks. We are a relatively small user of the landfill. Probably the largest single user of the landfill is Lexington, where they have somewhere in the range of 40 to 50 semi-trucks full of garbage that make this round-trip journey daily. So we recognize that our effort to take our truck traffic off of 25 north of Georgetown is a small step in the right direction, but we think it is the right step to protect our citizens. And it's our hope that other communities will follow our example in examining the public safety of citizens in central Kentucky. At different times, we have reached out to the ownership of the landfill. In a few moments, you'll hear from Senator Thayer. Senator Thayer, on our behalf, has talked with the ownership of the landfill, and I believe what he heard is a lack of interest to evaluate other routes. But I'll let you speak to that in a moment, Senator. We also have made an effort to engage our peers in Lexington with some of this conversation, and to date, our efforts at that dialogue have failed. I regret that the state of dialogue between these two communities is at the stage it is, that we have a very poor level of dialogue today. And that's been evidenced by these public safety concerns that we have today.